we blow smoke, tell jokes, and send nothing but positive energy out there to everybody. Hey, what's happening, y'all? Welcome to Blowin Smoke with comic Shaun Jones, man, where we sit here, we blow smoke, tell jokes, and just send positive energy out there to y'all out there watching. That. Yeah,
that's right.
So, hey, as you can see, this wasn't planned, but this is how the universe put things together. Of course, Tone X was my first guest,
right?
And now this brother's on my side with me. I think we're gonna ride this out together.
I like this. Man.
It just makes sense for us to be in this together.
Plus, my wife said there's really no need for you to come home.
Right, because she washed the floor and it ain't drying for at least another hour. Yeah, so, okay, well, you know, we can use this as a holding cell. So I am once again so happy and elated. See, I'm learning more words from.
That's a nice one.
That's a nice one. Boy, nice. Every episode. By the end of this season, I'm going to be able to stand up in the court of law and say more than not guilty. Okay, here we go. I am so honored once again. I got a great guest, man. It's just so cool to have these brothers around me. Once again, it's all about energy with me. And I have a friend, a long-term friend. Not as long as you and I, but I consider him a very close friend, man. Mm-hmm. Just to give you a little background of this brother. He is an ex-NFL football player.
Yes.
Let's start it from the beginning. He started his football career at
Leeds McRae
College. Junior college. JUCO. Not to be confused with judo.
Right.
I mean, there was some ass kicking going on, but not the same. Right. So he went there first, and then he transferred to Ole Miss University, and then went on to Troy State College in Alabama.
Yep.
He went on, took his NFL career to the Cincinnati Bengals, which he played 5 years for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Nice.
Left there, went to the Minnesota Vikings, played
a year there.
A year with the Minnesota Vikings, and then closed out his career right here in the Queen City with the Carolina Panthers. That's right. Right now, I want to introduce to you my friend, motivational speaker, all around great father, friend, spiritual man, everything, holy man. No.
Praise the Lord.
And my man, Leonard Wheeler.
Oh, thank you, brother, for having me here.
Hey, man, it is an honor.
This is a blessing for me.
Right.
Especially to hear both of you guys go back and forth. That was classical.
This is a good brother because he got that bald head.
See,
and he got that shea butter. He got that natural oil sheen.
That's what it is.
That's how
that
I know.
Glow.
That's that positive energy coming through.
Glow. I got under my hat is a nappy bald head.
Yeah, you took your hat off. You took your hat off earlier.
Yeah, it looked like underarm hair on my head right now. I need a little bit of deodorant on my hairline. Yo, so, you know, this is where, look, this is a place where we just have great conversation, man. It's all about energy with me.
That's right.
Tone and I talked about it before. It's all about great energy, and I want to have brothers on, and sisters as well, who just brings that great energy, and who is doing something, and now, see, they coming to get us. We ain't supposed to be in here.
They know you in here.
You know you breaking along when they send the fire truck to get your ass.
Okay.
Not even the police.
Oh, you just on fire.
Right. We on fire. You see what he see the
like
positive
that.
energy?
That's the positive
He's just
energy.
on fire.
Boy, I'm coming to your church. Who your pastor? Troy?
Me.
Pastor Troy? He's a rapper.
Stop.
I'm sorry. I'm a member of Church's Chicken. 2-piece in a prayer.
I told you about that chicken over there. You're right. Ain't no way a wing supposed to be that big.
Let me tell you, I got a drumstick and the drumstick had on the wristwatch. He says, "Time to eat this fried chicken." Okay.
Where did that even come from?
Where does it
even come from?
Anything I say comes from no intellect at all. It's just straight. It slides off shit.
It's that shirt.
Shit talking.
That shirt is pulling on your intellect.
This is my muscle shirt that you wear to a weightlifting formal ball.
Is that what that is?
It's a button-up muscle shirt.
That's a nice shirt, bro.
Thank you, sir. This here is a Gordon Gartrell. Denise originally made this for Theo on the Huxtables.
Also, it's archaic.
What that mean? Look, wait. What that
You
mean?
don't even understand.
Archaic.
He's a linguist. Archaic.
I should have a club like a caveman.
Cavemanish.
Okay, caveman.
Outdated.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, you son of a! Wait a minute. That's not this episode. It's archaic.
Can you spell it?
It's a K in there. Huh? I'm burning. I'm still burning another Metropolitan, man. I'm burning another Metropolitan. Which is read the, who make the Metropolitan? Fierro Tego.
I was gonna ask you, please don't ask me to read that because I need peepers. I'm in denial though.
You got that bad
I'm in
eyesight.
denial. Oh, I'm in denial.
Man, let me tell you something. My eyesight's so bad.
For real.
I wear glasses and my seeing eye dog. We both up for glaucoma for the LASIK
Seeing
surgery.
that dog with glasses too?
Yeah, we both got LASIK surgery coming up.
You
Me
blow
and-
some of that cush in his face. That'll clear that glaucoma up. Now he might not take you where the hell you want to go,
But you gonna go somewhere.
You'll see it. He'll see it better.
Right. So, once again, we're gonna keep on track because we definitely get off track
Right,
here, man.
easy.
But once again, thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
being
brother.
here, man.
Yes.
It's definitely an honor and a
It's a
pleasure to
pleasure.
have you here, man. And I was pleasantly surprised and grateful that you agreed to come here, man.
Oh, come on, man. How can I say no to my brother?
Easily,
Are you kidding
like
me?
all the other people said no.
Oh yeah, I did say that one time.
Right.
It makes sense.
Yes.
I forgot.
Right. But I like to start it off, man, and there's a segment which I call Burn My Tip.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, not the way. See, you being in the NFL, you've heard a lot of your teammates say "burn my tip."
That's right.
Probably for a whole nother reason.
Yeah.
You know
But
that
we
away
not gonna
game
put-
is
don't put 'em on blast.
That playoff game.
Don't do
remember them? We was on the 12th floor. They was on the 11th.
We heard everything.
Yeah, man.
Everything.
So, but no, burn my tip basically is a segment where I basically talk about stuff that irritates me. It burns my ass to when people
Yeah.
do. And this. There's so many different things. I'm a grumpy old man, but the one thing that burns my tip, man, is customer service today, man.
Oh, wow. God.
It is unbelievably unprofessional and just annoying overall. And I don't want to blame it on a certain generation, but it seems like the latter millennials and in the Generation Z, the pride in which we once took in, when we had jobs, we took pride in what we did.
Exactly.
It just seems
Right,
like it's
that's
is invisible now.
But
man.
I think everybody should take a lesson from Chick-fil-A.
Man, they are so happy. Do you know at Chick-fil-A they'll
Seriously.
chew your food for you? That's how nice they are.
Huh?
They will chew your food. They do not want you to they don't want you to strain your.
I thought that word was about to kill you.
Yeah, they
Keep it
came
in your
out-
wheelhouse.
It almost came out.
Keep it
saying,
in your
we don't-
wheelhouse.
We don't
Just
have
said
all the
almost- it was
letters.
like,
Right.
Because I wanted to say, man, I ain't gonna take this shit from both of y'all.
Okay? Keep it in your wheelhouse. I'm trying to get them bonus points on Scrabble.
Right. But no, man, it's annoying, dude. It's so, I went to, I won't even name.
Don't do it.
Don't name.
Don't do
Because you're not getting an endorsement.
I wouldn't want an endorsement from this.
Okay, well, we'll take a
Man, them burgers, you should just take it out the wrapper, throw it in the toilet, cut out the middleman, because they coming through. Them burgers ain't gonna stay. At this age, ain't no need to eat no burger.
So if you had to say one thing
Don't do
about it that irritates you, though, what is it?
It's the lack of, when I'm walking into an establishment, it's just like when you wake up in the morning, I don't, you got to say good morning.
Right.
So whenever someone comes into your presence, I think they should be acknowledged. Tone and I spoke about this before.
That's right.
Yes.
And it's just that when you walk into an establishment, they automatically, what could I get you? You can get you the fuck out my face, first of all. But it's just like, greet me. Hello, thank you for coming to our establishment.
Right.
But they'll sit there, and I've had a young lady work the register when I walk up, and she'll say, what could I get you? And I go, good morning. And she'll say, what you need? I say, good morning. I
Don't
say,
you
"Look,
think that's home training, though?
No,
You think it's
It
home
is.
training just
It
a little
starts
bit?
at home.
it starts at home.
starts at home.
But at a certain point, something should register in your mind. I just feel as though something in your mind should register to say, especially in this type of situation, when this person's continuously saying good morning,
Right.
It doesn't resonate to you to say good morning back. I said, look, I ain't got shit to do. I can do this all day. We can stay here and say good morning until you acknowledge that we are in each other's presence for the first time. That's irritating to me. And then also just, they don't say thank you. They don't, you got to ask for napkins. This is the stuff that should come with this.
So do you
lack of
think they
customer
should say
service.
good morning?
No, we're not tolerant.
That's Medea's
That's-
restaurant.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh no, okay.
Is the way, that's
My
where you
bad.
going.
My bad.
Right.
Yeah,
Why are you
Good
eating
morning.
that? You know there's high cholesterol in that
Right,
place.
everything.
They got fat back in
And
everything.
everything.
You know, that's that. You had that I had that
Good.
grandmother. She put fat back in everything. I'm like, am I Captain Crunch? Really? I need this
You
kind
had
of
a grandma from Soul Food when they had to cut that, had to cut that foot off.
Cut that foot
and we
off.
told her,
Right.
Big Mama, stop it. Mm-hmm. You know, it's just a little piece of ham. All right, there, and ain't nobody gonna say nothing
Right.
at the table.
But
They
it
all gonna
wasn't
sit there and let her
called.
do it.
But it wasn't called high cholesterol or
the
diabetes. It's called sugar.
sugar.
The sugars.
The sugar. See,
got
sugar,
the sugar.
is what you might put in your coffee.
Right.
The sugar is what caused you
That's an
all that sugar that you put in that coffee.
I think, Sean, a lot of times they take the attitude that they bring to the job and they forget to understand this is not your establishment. I
Right,
think you need
right.
to go outside and look at whose name is on the building, because
Right.
if you don't own it, you can't run it. So everyone in here is a direct reflection
Of the
on
ownership.
this business.
Yes.
Right.
You see?
So the responsibility is more on the establishment with giving them the proper training to be able to agree.
1,000%.
So you don't blame the cashier as much as you blame
1,000%. I blame all of them.
you blame all of them.
I
So,
used to own a restaurant,
okay, so
He knows what he's
What?
talking about.
and I'm just saying that. it is-
McDowell's.
Not that one.
Oh, not,
Not that one.
oh, not that one. Okay. What? So for those we might have people of other colors. See, McDowell's isn't coming to America, and they didn't have enough money for McDonald's, so they went with McDowell's. So that's just the history behind that. So you were a restaurant owner.
I was a restaurant owner, and customer service training is everybody's responsibility.
Everybody's.
See?
Ownership, managers, parenting, and the people that are misspeaking.
See?
Right.
Period.
Okay.
See?
So
it's a
the village.
collective.
It's a village,
That
bro.
fucks
Come
up
on.
a restaurant. That's not what you were trying to say. I
Why
took
are you
that.
so angry,
He's
man?
violent.
I got on
Very
black.
much so.
I mean, you're violent.
No,
I'm
put
not
put your
violent.
fist
I
down.
can't fight.
No, you're not violent.
I'm disgruntled.
You're expressive.
like your
I
espresso.
like that. I like
You're
that.
Man, y'all two with these play on words.
You're
Y'all
expressive.
ain't gonna make me look like the special ed student.
You're making yourself look like
Okay,
that.
that could be-
We're not
that's-
even
that's
helping.
factual.
We're not even helping with that.
That's factual.
He's just expressive.
Right.
You're expressive, bro. But you don't usually wear your emotions on your sleeves. Well,
He can't wear
put
too
it-
much on them sleeves.
Hey,
'cause
man, look
I don't
here.
know
that
if you can put
button
anything else
Right.
on those sleeves, though.
got a grip on him.
Oh, so this is a collective
that,
attack.
That actually came from Tone.
See, but you assisted him. You threw it off the backboard. He just dunked it.
Well, it was.
He accentuated what I said.
Hey, man. Look.
Whoa! It was like an echo.
See?
See, I remember my jam Cigar go out. But anyway, so what is something that burns your tip?
Something that burns my tip. Over talkers.
Bruh, I have a man. It's
Man.
like nothing I'm saying is important. I just did it just now.
Over talkers. Burn my tip.
Yeah.
My pastor and I have a thing to where we look at each other and say, "You better shut up.
Right.
Stop talking so much." Just over talkers. People that just feel that everything that you share, they need to go out and tell everybody.
Right.
Or they come and they tell you about everybody. Or
Or is it a person that when you're speaking, they want to give their opinion? It's like what, but basically that's a person that's waiting to talk
it's
and not
always
listening.
better than yours.
Right. They got to.
I know what you said
The
was
one
good,
up.
but
But I
watch
gotta
this.
take a level.
The
Watch
one
this,
up.
Tone. Watch this. Man, when I was, you're like,
You know what? We call that. We had a name for it in my family. We called it the Oprah Winfrey effect. Because remember when Oprah had her show, everything that someone said that she had a story that can relate to that. It was like I was raped. I was raped too. That's true. Remember that?
I do.
Right. A guy was on there. He had testicular cancer.
What kind of cancer?
Ball cancer.
Okay, because don't you hurt yourself trying to say that one.
Testicular. What is it?
Testicular?
No. What is it?
Is it testicular cancer?
Yes.
testicular.
That's what I said.
No, it's not.
You know, I'm
You said-
drinking, I'm smoking and
you said
drinking. It
I
makes your
think you
throat.
said. I think you said Tetris.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
where the balls fall on top of
or
each other.
stickery is what
Where
I
the
heard.
balls fall. That's good shit. Your balls just the different colors of your balls just fall on. All right. Yeah. But yeah, I understand what you're saying, man. That is annoying because it just makes you feel as though that person is really not listening to what you're saying.
No.
They're just basically waiting for your turn to talk. And that honestly, a lot of relationships are like that. You know, I had that problem where you're not even listening to what it is that I'm sharing with you that bothers me. You're just waiting for your chance to defend yourself or just spew what bothers you.
That's right.
Some people don't know how to listen.
A lot of people don't know.
It is an art.
Listen to respond,
Right.
or you can listen to understand.
That's right.
Most of us listen to respond.
That is true. That is true. It's unfortunate, you know.
Very much so.
You know, because it goes back to what you and I. It seems like every one of our episodes just piggyback off the other because it goes back to
Not
the selfish.
piggyback. You got a Muslim on here. We don't mess with
Okay,
pork.
a turkey back.
There you go.
Turkey back. No, plant-based back.
How about that? I like that. I like
Let
that.
me just share something with this. See, I don't even know if I'm gonna put this out there because this is on my special. I don't eat pork or beef either.
Yeah, I don't eat pork.
I don't eat pork
Or shellfish.
Right. I eat shellfish. I won't eat it out the shell. You gotta take it out, so it's not really considered shellfish anymore. It's just fish outside the shell.
I'm not.
But I don't eat pork or beef. And I was telling my event manager about this, and she was like, "Man, you don't eat pork or beef?" I said, "No, I eat plant-based." She said, "Plant-based is dildo meat."
Huh?
Dildo meat. It's fake meat. So she calls it just like what the purpose of it. Okay, maybe we should go to commercial.
I don't even think we have a commercial. Okay.
We got one now.
Do we?
Please try it. That is the funniest
I don't
thing.
even know how
ever.
to respond to that.
It's hilarious though, man,
Pause.
because I was like, wait a minute. Now
I mean,
I
you
won't eat-
almost made me want to push this out of my face when you said that.
Yeah, because it was up on you. It was up on you.
Don't do that again.
Don't do that.
Don't do that again.
Okay.
Somebody just looked at that and was like, and leaned into the podcast.
Y'all stupid, man. But yeah, man. Just getting back, it's just unfortunate where our society has come. You know what I mean? Where everything is just a me society.
Yeah.
And I think it's getting worse because social media. I have come to the conclusion that people can honestly exist an entire lifetime without having any association with another human being.
Oh, yes.
Totally
Because they have the internet and all these different technologies that can allow them to live a complete life that is empty, man.
They have focus groups.
Yes.
That the only thing is to try to see how long you can look at that phone screen.
That's crazy,
They are
man.
And man, we look at it for a long time.
technology.
Don't we?
Oh man,
Right. Do you know now they're putting in lenses where they have this protective lens that keeps you from the effect of staring at a computer screen.
And that's sad.
Will
on a
affect you.
phone.
On
Come
the
on,
phone, man. That's
Come on.
sad. But that's the kind of society that I relate back to all the movies that we grew up on that
Yeah.
were so far fetched, like the Mad Maxes and all these
That's
different.
right.
It's becoming a reality, man. We're at a certain point with the technology that they're putting into these computers, that is going to be a switch in control. I just see it. It sounds far fetched.
iRobot.
Man, it's,
iRobot.
I think it's possible.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
How many of us get to know our neighbors now?
We were just talking about that. I
The way
know
we
none
used
of my
to.
neighbors.
That's a
Seriously.
good question.
I know none of them.
That's a
Seriously.
great question.
Only reason why I know my neighbor because late at night she keeps the shade open. Okay, never mind.
You see? Do you understand?
I'm
now
sorry.
you understand.
Now I understand. It is really clear right now.
She should close a look.
It is
Lord
really
have
clear right
I've
now.
had a complete relationship without her knowing.
She's seen you.
Oh, we about to break up.
I want you to know she's seen you. Just
When I
like
get these new curtains, it's over.
just like when J-Lo was looking at the boy at the window. The boy next door.
Next door.
She seen you. She just don't say nothing.
Right, she just
But
don't
seen
say
you.
nothing. But she feel my presence in the bushes. Anyway, so
Do you know your neighbors?
I don't know my neighbors. Honestly, I don't.
So we just moved into a development, and our neighbors were amazing, to be honest. The one straight across, right next to us, they actually brought us some cookies,
Did you eat them?
Tell the truth.
and they brought us some.
He didn't eat them.
They brought us some cabbage.
You got black neighbors.
One
No,
brought
you
us
don't. Not if cookies and cabbage is.
One brought us some lettuce.
Wait a minute.
Who next to you?
what
Old
kind of-
McDonald?
What could you move it
The farmer in the deli?
over 70 neighborhood?
I bought you a little something, Mr. Leonard.
And the one next door bought us some Jello.
Right. you
Plant-based, though,
you
cabbage
live
and lettuce.
you live on the farm. Yo, but that's good stuff, man. You know, man. The neighbors.
That's who you used to want to know. Who was in front of you?
Who was behind?
Who was behind you?
come on.
And who was on either side?
We used to go borrow food.
Yes. Yes.
You have some butter? Oh, we need some butter. We didn't have any money to go buy the butter, so we could borrow it from my neighbor.
We used to borrow their rent money to pay our rent,
What?
and they got evicted.
What?
Y'all need to get y'all shit together. Stop loaning money out.
You can't borrow nothing from your neighbor nowadays. You might get some ass.
Right. You can do
Because
that,
if you got one of them young neighbors,
man.
okay, because they think that pay for everything.
I don't want Nana. I seen a Nana come out from one of the apartments near me, so I ain't trying
old
to
lady?
knock the slip off of her.
If she take them teeth out
Hey,
and
look
put
here,
it in
now.
a cup,
Yeah, come
It's
on over
over.
here and
Not
get
the
some.
cup.
the cup with the denture cup.
Right. She forgetting drinking when she start choking.
Why were those cups pink?
I don't know.
So they could see.
They were
it.
like little pink or little light blue cups.
They were like, because they gave them to you at the hospital.
How do you even know this?
You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because of his neighbors, they gave him the damn cabbage. They gave him the cookies. That's how you know.
We got some pink cups and some blue cups. We gonna give you some blue cups and some pink cups later.
Not pink pill, blue pill. Pink cup, blue cup.
Right.
Take your pick.
Just chew the cup. It'll make it hard.
You got a lot
but
to change.
let me switch this up. I mean,
Please.
yeah, I want to talk about your football career,
Can
if
we?
that's cool. And then we'll go into he brought some
He's
books.
a published author.
Yes, he is. I'm the only one. I got published coloring books, but yeah, they're pre-colored. You ain't got to do shit. All my coloring books are pre-colored.
They already done.
They're already done. You can take credit for it. You can sign a disclosure, and you can say I colored this in the line.
And
So
some of yours outside the lines to
outside
make
the
people
line,
feel.
yeah, that's right. Scott wanted them to feel, like they perfected coloring. Still room for growth. So, but your football career, it lasted altogether
8 years.
8 years.
Wow.
Yep,
Which
8
is
years.
a long time in football years, because the average age of a football player is between 3 and 5, right?
It's between 3.5 years.
3.5 years.
I can give you some interesting stats. You want to hear?
Please.
Yes, please do, because you don't want to hear me talk for the next
So
20
over
minutes.
25,000 players have played the game
Wow.
in 102 years. So only 25,000 have played the game. Now, this is what is so crazy. Only 13,000 have played 2+ years.
Wow.
What?
In
Out of
100
25,000?
In 102 years.
That means some of them got kicked out at halftime. We're going to have the tuba man take your position.
Don't make light of his statistics, Sean.
I'm sorry.
You see where this is going?
I'ma go
NFL
talk to my
stands for
neighbor.
not for long.
Right.
Did you play sports, Sean?
I played,
Badminton.
I was the baddest. I was a punter. No, I wasn't. I played basketball for a short period of time, but I
Middle
always
school,
wanted,
high school?
just neighborhood, and we had uniforms. We all wore matching dress shoes with our shorts. No, I didn't have the sock. I wish we'd had a
His
sock
stats were so
endorsement.
interesting.
No, yeah, they were.
They were
This,
very
this
interesting.
conversation,
Tony, did you
everybody
play
was
football?
tuned in.
I played a little bit in high school.
Yeah,
Okay. Did you play baseball?
I did play baseball.
You have
He
a
look-
baseball. I'm telling you, you are just like my mentor. I don't care. Even if he's watching this one day, he's
Yeah.
going to go, man, that dude looks just like me.
Right,
Man, he laughs like me.
right. He is.
Man, he
he's
covers
just
his
up.
mouth like me.
Right. He got his wallet like
He has the same wallet.
This is a good thing.
Yeah.
Because he's talking highly of this
Oh,
individual.
no
Right.
doubt
So
about
that's
it.
your mentor.
That is
not mementos.
he.
You see?
Okay.
Is it
I'll let
starting
y'all
to hit
talk
you
amongst
yet?
yourselves.
Is it starting to hit you yet?
All right. I'm the idiot on the show, and I take pride in it. You know how long it took me to get here? Not long, because I've been the idiot. But nah, that's good stuff, man. But no, I played a little bit of sports.
Okay.
I wanted to play sports. My old uncle kept me from playing sports. He discouraged
What'd
me.
he tell you?
Because he said his dream was to play football. And he said the first time he got hit real hard was the last time he played football. He said, man, I was coming downfield and and I was ready to make this tackle, and out of nowhere, this guy just took him out. And as he was falling, all his dreams and ambitions was everything, spirits, everything was coming out. And as he laid there, and he got up, and I said, "What'd you do after that?" He said, "Shit, I folded my helmet up and put it in my back pocket. And I got the hell off that field."
Folded it up.
Folded it up and put it in his back.
That's old.
It was a leather helmet.
He said, "I folded that damn helmet up, put that shit in my back pocket." I took my ass down to Helen's.
Helen's?
That was a neighborhood store.
Oh, I thought you were saying Helen, Georgia.
No, but the store was. See, we can go.
I didn't know if the Helen was in Helen.
Don't even get caught up in his shenanigans.
See how I'm dragging him in?
Don't get caught up in those shenanigans.
Don't get caught up in these reindeer games.
Okay. Then one foggy. Why am I doing that? I'm a Muslim. We don't even care about Christmas.
Yeah.
Listen, what position did you play in the NFL?
I played defensive back.
Yeah.
You was hitting somebody.
See, he the one hit my uncle. Knocked his leather helmet off. He had folded it up, put it back in his pocket.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Who did you hit so hard that they knew?
When they had that
They weren't even messing with you no more. Like, I'm not going to that side.
I don't even know if I remember because I think I knocked myself out too at the same time.
Oh, wow.
Almost, for real.
Really? That's a hard hit.
Seriously.
That's that Lester Hayes hit. See,
He's still in concussion protocol.
Bringing heat.
what do you see in this image? Do they do that? The spot test. Do you remember the spot test they gave you? What do you see here?
They ask your name, like.
What's it called?
Like, for instance, what's your name?
Was my name Shaun?
Whoa, he had to ask that question.
Right. Let me tell you.
He's in concussion protocol right now.
Do I get a check? Do I get an NFL check? You know what's so funny, Leonard? Do you know that we share middle names? And I don't know if you want to tell it, but it goes along with Helen and leather helmets. Did you know that?
Do we really?
We really do share.
I don't know if we want to share that
I
name.
don't know. It's
because
the
that
most
name,
Curiosity killed the cat.
It's the most urban name.
It's the most urban black name.
Leroy.
No,
ain't that damn.
No. That's
That's slavery.
That's
I'm sorry, Leroy. If you're watching, we love you, brother.
Every Leroy just say, I'm cutting this shit off.
Right. Go in there and cut that floor model off. You know you got a floor model TV.
What's your middle name?
You want to tell him your middle name?
No, you go ahead and tell him.
If I tell him mine, I'm gonna have to tell him yours.
Well, it's the same thing.
No,
isn't
you
it?
tell him
so he
yours
wouldn't have to
first.
say it.
So you
Hey,
just
you
caught
tell him
that.
yours first,
So
and then I'll tell him mine.
Okay, we'll just do it as a.
Okay, let's just spell it out.
Or we can just refer to a song that will let you know exactly what it was.
What is it?
You better.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You better.
You better.
Call
Tyrone.
Tyrone is a middle name?
Yeah. Why do you think my credit score so damn low?
I thought that was a first name.
Why should it be anybody's?
Hold on now. I mean, Tom, but you don't have to just kind of like.
You see,
No, I was
cut
thinking
our
out
middle
loud.
name,
No,
cut it.
it's
You don't have to cut it up though. Like you kind of.
our parents wanted to give us a chance with Leonard and Shaun.
my middle name
mean-
starts with a T as well.
What
It's
is it?
not Tyrone, but
Tater.
it does start with a T.
Troy
Tater.
Tater. Now he looked like your mentor for real when you messed up.
Right. I don't
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know where we stand. I thought we were making such progress.
That's what happened
when
when
we first set out.
You know what happened? The Tyrone came out of it.
That's what it was.
Tracy.
Tracy.
You get no more choices. Okay. You've used up
Okay,
all.
one
You
more.
phone a friend.
One more. Teeter.
Terrell.
Yeah.
That Teeter was close now.
Yeah, if Totter was next. Okay.
Teeter, Totter, Terrell. That's all like a
Turtle was closer than Teeter.
So Terrell.
Terrell.
See, that's a cool name, man.
That is a cool name.
That is. Because you can pronounce it so many. You can say Terrell,
Like Terrell Owens.
Terrell Owens, or you can say Terrell, or you can say.
That's it.
That's
there
it.
is
Yeah,
no
I was trying to
other
find
way. Stop
another-
trying to fit something in that don't
I
fit.
was trying to fit. Why was y'all ain't tell me my collar was up the whole episode?
You knew it.
Is it straight now?
That's straight now, bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Your
Thank
neck
you,
muscles.
Tyrone too.
Your neck muscles.
Tyrone.
Tyrone. Hold on. I'm the oldest. I'm Tyrone 1.
Are you older than me?
Yes.
You know he's older than you.
Damn, he just put you out there.
No, he looks.
Black don't
Dang,
crack.
He
you
looks
did.
incredible.
You
Black-
did just
for
say that,
whatever
though.
age.
He said, he's.
Black don't crack, but it will buckle. That shit will
your
buckle.
maturity level is what is setting the tone, and that sets aside the physical age.
Is it setting the tone or is it setting the tarot? See what I did
It's
there?
setting the Tyrone.
Or is it setting setting the tone?
Right. So
You know what? My nose is running a little bit. You have a little.
look, we ain't
It's
got
running. Yeah, we don't have none of that.
I'm gonna get this pillow.
Yeah, we don't have none of that, and we didn't know.
we need to
and
go
we didn't
over
know
it.
you needed some.
Look, we done woke up the cameraman.
I was
He over there
outside working
asleep.
out today, so you know.
You was working out?
Yeah.
His nose running. I heard that before.
Yes. I wanted to thank Vintage Whiskey and Cigar Lounge
You
for
sure didn't
allowing
do
us to film our podcast out of here.
Sure
This is a
didn't do that.
wonderful establishment. You ain't gonna get my endorsement canceled. This is a wonderful establishment. If you're ever in the Queen City, Charlotte area, uptown on the South End.
The South End.
The South End. This is Vintage Cigar Whiskey and Cigar Lounge. Let me give you a little history about this. This place was Michael Jordan's father's old auto shop.
Stop playing.
Really?
That's what this was. Yeah, this was
Wow.
his father's auto shop, in which they turned into a cigar lounge. If you come in here, you'll see Michael Jordan's jersey in the
I
in
took
the
a
frame.
picture in front of
Took a
that
picture
jersey.
in front of the throne.
You
Yeah,
actually
the throne.
did take a pretty good picture in front
Thank
of
you, my
it, too.
friend.
Did he sit?
Seriously.
Thank you.
You did.
No,
you
no.
did. Took
Yeah,
a, you
yeah,
took
yeah.
a
Thank
great
you, my
picture.
friend.
Well, he actually had James Brown's.
Yes.
Cloak. The one that he
Cloak
covered
on.
up.
The one he
Yes.
covered
When he
up
said,
on.
please,
Yeah, please.
please, that one right there.
Right.
Yeah.
That's when you get drunk. They put you in that chair and they put the cloak over to you.
That's how
to
you
sober
know.
up.
That's how you know you drunk. You got the cloak on.
Right. But yeah, man. So man, you've done it. You know, the thing is, see, it's some players like yourself where you leave football and you have a game plan that allows you to go on with your life. Unfortunately, I have some friends that they play NFL football and they've gone on to other things that aren't career.
Right.
It's more or less jobs, and you're fortunate that you took your football career and you still associated with the NFL.
Yep.
It's a great
And
thing.
you are a motivational speaker,
Wow.
as well as an author. So I'm gonna let you give people all the insight.
Nice. This nose thing, Shaun. bothering me.
You sure you ain't got COVID?
Oh no,
No, I
I'm
don't
positive.
think that's not where I
You
was.
positive? Wait a minute. You
That I
that's
don't
not
have
the
COVID.
that's not yeah. I got it. I had chicken pox. You know, my fat cousin had fried chicken pox.
You were asking him about being
Oh,
a
I'm sorry. I
motivational
just wanted to
speaker.
tell you about my family.
Thank you.
He had fried chicken pox.
Well, I
Had to
heard
rush
you
to
guys talking
Bojangles.
about your family earlier when I was in here, so I can understand the connection.
So tell them, how, you made this great transition where you're really doing
Yeah.
real well. And for a time, you were speaking to me about being a motivational
That's
speaker.
right.
Yeah, and I really do want to do that sometime.
Who are
Once
you
I get
gonna
this
motivate?
vocabulary together, I'm going to do
Who are
motivational
you gonna
speaking.
motivate?
Man, it's some kindergartners out there that needs pushing. It goes along with my
That
coloring
was-
book line.
That was real right there.
Yeah.
Very much so.
That was a real.
See, and I can push my coloring books, my pre-colored coloring books too. But go ahead, give us. I'm gonna let you have the floor on that one.
I'm tired of laughing at it.
So, but earlier you talked about transition, Shaun.
Yes, sir.
Transition is hard, man.
It truly is.
Transitioning from the NFL, because most of us start playing with 5 and 6 years old.
Right.
So all of a sudden now somebody tells you that your career is over.
Yes.
It's a beast.
When that's all you've known for so many
That's
years.
all you've known for so many years, bro.
Yeah.
And so it is, even though sometimes we make it look easy,
Right.
when we get home, it's a dark place.
Mental
Wow.
health. Mental health.
It is.
Same as comedians. People don't realize that time alone is a dark period
Yeah,
in
it
some
is.
people's lives.
It
that
is.
It can be a turning point in so many. That's why a lot of people turn to
Yep.
drugs. And just so many different things. You're like, how could they go from that to this? Because that what you've been taken out of your comfort zone and
That's
what
right.
you've known all your life. It's like someone who's been in prison for most of their lives, and then when they get out into the real world, they can't function.
Hard to readjust.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Hard to
you only
transition.
know that. So
Yeah.
you've done a great job, man. And
Appreciate you, brother.
just knowing you as a person.
Yeah, thank
you. You're so motivating. You're just a positive person. I just really enjoy.
Hey, man,
your
listen,
friendship.
whenever I'm around two brothers like you guys, how can you not be positive? Seriously.
We've seen it happen.
Because
Yeah,
that's
we-
reinforcement.
we've seen some
it
people
happen.
fall by the wayside.
Didn't
Because that's reinforcement.
Right.
Just the reinforcement that I can do this, that it's
Right.
okay,
Right.
that I can take it to the next level.
Right.
And then really designing what that next level needs to look like for your life.
Right. It's all energy. I'm big on energy, and once again, I think that we as human beings, we need to realize that we really need to feed off each other's energy. And
We're
I think
all connected.
if people would take
Yeah.
that in consideration more, I think the attitude of this country will change drastically.
I agree.
Because it's like I have to give off this energy if I want something back.
Yeah, we have a thing to where I do a lot of improv, and we always talk about how do you want to show up in the room? What do you bring into the room? When you walk into the room, do you bring energy? Do you bring negative energy? Do you bring light? Do you bring sadness?
Right.
What do you bring into every room that you walk into?
I like that. I like that. When you walk in a room, you should be celebrated, not tolerated.
Ooh. We got a whole line of T-shirts.
I'm telling you right now, that's something my mentor would have said.
See?
I'm not kidding. Tone.
This is getting scary.
This is
Tone,
scary.
I'm going to introduce you guys. I'm not kidding.
We all
hey,
connected.
Reggie, you know I'm talking about you right now.
Reggie. Not Tyrone, but Reggie.
Reggie Rice, Pastor.
Reggie.
Reggie
wow.
Rice.
Double R. That's
Pastor
hot.
Reggie.
Because when I hear Reggie, I think it's seeds, sticks, and stems in the bag.
See,
We don't want none of that Reggie. We only want.
both of us
Reggie?
we're not familiar with this.
Yes, you are.
Honestly, let me tell you the truth.
What is that?
It's some
Never
kind of
mind.
enhancement.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg would get it.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg would get it.
He would get it.
Honestly, I had never smoked weed a day in my life until the pandemic. It was October of, I swear to God.
The pandemic made you do
It was like, shit ain't nothing to do.
Which pandemic are you talking about?
the one after he smoked.
My birth. No, I'm sorry. No, honestly, I had never smoked a day in my life, and I tried it during the pandemic. A friend
Why?
of mine, because I don't know if I won't put this out there, but just a friend just decided, it was like because they smoked and I was around them, they felt as though that they were like I was always uncomfortable around them. I was like, nah, it's cool. And I was like, okay, let me just try it. It honestly didn't do anything for me because I don't think I was able to smoke it right simply because I smoke cigars and there's a different puff pattern.
Yeah.
And I wasn't able to.
Puff pattern.
See, like with cigars, you blow. You just basically hold the smoke in your mouth for the flavoring and you blow it back out.
Oh,
With weed, you inhale it and it goes.
Yeah,
in.
going to them long.
Yeah, I mean, you can probably elaborate more.
I really can't.
Yeah.
The brothers are watching.
Well, right. The
So I
chewing
really
gum
can't.
ones, you blow the one smoke
Right.
out,
You
then
can blow
you
the
chew the
smoke
gum.
out them candy bubblegum cigars.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah. You didn't get cancer.
You're not
What'd you
gonna do
get?
that to me.
The sugar.
You know?
Sugar.
But yeah, so I did. But
Well, now they got edibles.
really, yeah, the edibles didn't do anything for me because
So the pandemic brought everything out in you that you never done before.
not everything. Let's keep it. It ain't going that far. Ain't going that far.
You might need to lay your hand on them.
That would be you, sir. You have
The Tyrones.
you got the direct energy from
Right.
God
Right.
to lay the hands on him.
So I'm going to just transition.
Please.
You brought a number of books.
He bought two of them.
two of them. That means more than one. I know that part.
Now that was pretty good.
Right.
Yep, beyond the
Beyond the locker room.
Beyond the locker room.
I like that.
That's
going beyond, man.
I like that.
And everybody has a locker room.
right. You don't
Like,
want to go in
whatever
my,
that
there's
locker
some
room looks like
nasty
for you.
shit going on in my locker room.
Most locker rooms are nasty,
Yeah.
but they're
One of them
honest.
personal demons.
But they're honest though.
Right. Hey, that's deep. So,
Seriously.
Yeah. And that's a book. Was that your first book or
This was my first one, and then Desire, Discipline, Determination was a co-write.
The 3Ds.
The 3Ds.
I can add another D to that.
Uh-oh.
Why would you? It's already has a title. And I'm enjoying him talk about the gist of the book. And here you go.
Yeah. Shaun?
It's the weed that I didn't inhale that's making me act like this.
So I have a question for you.
yes, sir.
So you said earlier you have a book in you.
Right.
So if you had to name your book
Uh-oh.
right now, if you had to say the name of your book, and then, okay, so the name of your book and then the first 3 chapters.
Wow, that's deep. Look, this is my damn show.
Oh, yeah.
No, but that's pretty interesting. It's hard for me to tell a name, but it kind of goes back to something I always say about comedy and life. And I've spoken to someone recently about this, and I get paid to make the world smile and laugh, but sometimes it's hard to put that same smile on my own face. It's hard to make myself laugh.
So how would you take that and put it into a title of a book?
Your laughs aren't my laughs.
I like that.
Oh, that's
I
good.
like that.
Yeah.
I like
yes, because we have a thing with Game On called Laugh With and Not At.
Ooh, yeah. I can make it into a coloring book series too. have pre-colored.
We were going somewhere with this.
We were going down the lane.
And you don't want to stay on that road, do you? It's uncomfortable for you. It's uncomfortable for you. Right.
We were on our way. We were on our way to the Wizard.
He don't want to stay on that
We were
road
on our
of
way to the
righteousness.
Wizard.
Right, because it's about making them laugh right now, and I'm trying to get my laugh. And you two are definitely making me laugh on the inside, man. That's really cool. And
What was the
special.
title of your book again?
The title of my book was "Your Laugh Is Not My Laugh."
What's chapter 1?
Chapter 1 would be the reality of, like we talked about, the dark side. That moment alone. That moment alone.
I almost think that moment alone.
Should be the title.
That moment alone. Yeah.
And Your Laughs Are Not My Laughs should be chapter 1.
Go get me a crayon. Let me start this. I'm gonna write this shit down now before I forget.
Why is everything? Go back to that damn coloring book.
Hey, because
second
this
chapter.
is my series. Huh?
Second chapter.
Second chapter. What could be the second chapter? I guess the recognizing of. Well, no, that's still the first chapter. You know, the darkness. It would have to be coming out of that darkness. Like, how do you come out of that? You know, basically being dependent on you, who you are, and how much you want to come out of that.
There's a lot that goes on in the darkness.
Right. And also, we depend on other people to bring us out of that. And when reality, we have the capabilities of bringing it out ourselves.
It's got to be something with energy.
Right. Because we don't dig deep enough in ourselves to find out our strengths. And I say that with so many different things, where a lot of people depend on others, or they minimize their greatness. They see greatness in everyone else, but don't see that same greatness in them. I mean, I do. I'm true to this.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like lifting weights.
We're not even talking about crayons right now.
No,
We're talking,
whenever he hold that finger, like when he get like this,
right.
that's he making a point. Keep going though, because this is great.
That's
right.
good.
Basically,
That's
honestly,
good.
because a lot of people, they limit their greatness. They set the bar so low, you know, that they have great potential. And just an example of that, lifting weights. When I had a friend who was in, Black Panther. He was one of the guys, a very muscular dude, and we were working out together. And he put all these weights on the bar, and I was like, "Dude, who was that for?" He's like, "That's you." I was like, "Bro, come on, man, I can't lift all that." He said, "Yes, you can." I said, "Nah." He said, "Okay, so what I'll do is I'll spot you. I'll get behind you.
That's right.
And I'll help you." So he had his camera set up. He had his phone set up. He said, "Just do 3. Just 3. 1, bam. Bam, 2. Like, oh, he holding the bar. Bam, 3. He said, "Go look at the video." Dude never touched the bar. Never touched the bar. Because mentally, I was incapable of doing that.
That was your belief system.
That was I had put a cap on my greatness.
Yeah, that's good.
And he believed that I had more in me.
But isn't that how it usually happens, that people see something in us that we don't see in ourselves?
Yes.
That's why we have to receive coaching
Right.
a lot of times, right?
Right.
Or mentoring.
Right.
Or people that we can trust their word.
Right, exactly. But at the same time, it with that, we use that coaching, but also we have to depend on ourselves.
Trust.
You know what I mean? We have to trust ourselves. We have to depend on ourselves to honestly know that we are more than what we see on the regular basis.
And we're more than what the world says that we are.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's more important right there, because the world will tell us that we aren't worth anything.
Because if the world puts a limit on themselves, why wouldn't they put a limit on us?
Wow.
Okay, yeah. Woo, we getting deep. Where's the fun? Nah, I love it.
Just saying.
Hey, man, but okay, so you
don't even know what to say.
But he's getting
when
me
it
to
get like
wrap
that,
up.
you don't know.
Because
he just woke up.
Yeah, he just woke up from a nap.
He just woke up, and now he want to rap somebody up.
Right.
We didn't even know he was over there.
Right. You can just
Till he got locked out the door.
leave the time on. It'll shut off by itself. Okay, so we'll wrap this up. But
was fun.
as I did with Tone, I'm going to do it with you.
Okay.
So we're going to. I guess we'll use your football career if that's fair.
Yeah, whatever.
Or if you want to go the other. So if you had to summarize your football career in a color, what color would that be?
I would probably give it a green.
Green.
Oh, green.
Okay,
Sit up on
and
this one.
you want to? Why do you pick green?
About to be good.
Because it was prosperous.
Ooh.
And it was positive in terms of, I know earlier I heard Tone talk about blue.
Right.
And I love the color blue.
Yes.
When I think about the NFL, I think about the grass. I think about the smell. I think about when we came out of the locker room and we ran onto the field, it said, I'm here.
Right.
And my presence is getting ready to be known
Right.
at this moment.
And it
So
kind
it was go.
That's
Let's go.
deep. That's good,
Let's
man.
go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
He deep.
Let's go.
Bishop Magic.
Deeper than Atlantis. Deep. Okay, that was X
That's
Clan.
X-Clan.
X Clan right
That
there.
was X-Clan.
Yeah, that's X
Yeah,
Clan.
Bishop Magic Don Juan. Bishop Don Magic Juan.
Right.
He said
He-
green is for the money, gold is for the honeys. So that's right there.
I don't think that's the same thing in what you're talking
No,
about.
but
it's still
it was a good reference.
It very much so. Church.
Yeah.
Churches.
Yeah, church.
Yo, once again, man, you guys just don't know how much this means to me to first of all, for God to give me this vision to have this platform, and then have two brothers such as yourselves to start this out with on such. We've set the bar so high. It's really hard to see other cats that's gonna come in here and outdo these first two episodes that I did, man.
Well, I just have to tell you, man, we are proud of you, though.
Thank you, man. That's
No,
really cool.
seriously.
And we means more than one. So he's
Yeah, we.
I'm gonna
Put
put
me
that in
into
my
that.
coloring book right there.
we
too.
mean-
We's me more than one.
I'm so sick of this coloring book.
Y'all gonna be mad when this coloring book starts
so
selling like
sick
millions of
of this
copies.
coloring book right
My
now.
coloring book gonna go platinum. But no, that means a lot, man. You know, God has definitely taken me on a roller coaster ride, in which if I had to do it all over again, I would do it exactly the same, because I would hope that redoing of it would still lead to you two dudes being in my life.
He just wants
No
you to
doubt,
trust
bro.
him, man.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. That's true. He wants you to be patient, and he wants you to trust.
That's all he
Lean
wants
not
you
on
to
your
do.
own understanding,
That's
Pull that scripture out,
but
sir.
in all
man.
your ways.
Join us at Church's Chicken for
Acknowledge
Sunday
him.
service.
And he will direct your path.
Wow.
Hey man, we call this
Let's
blowing
go.
smoke with comedian Shaun Jones, but I'm blowing smoke with some positive energy. That's what I like
go.
right now. So I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you,
You
man.
have a website or anything that you want to give to?
LeonardWheeler.com.
LeonardWheeler.com.
And they can also follow me on social media.
Right.
Leonard Wheeler 7, Leonard Wheeler 37 on TikTok.
That's right.
I'm going to follow you, sir.
Yes.
I'm gonna follow you,
Trust
Tone.
and believe, man.
I'm gonna follow both of y'all
I'm
to
gonna
the
follow-
car.
Tell Reggie I said peace
Hey,
and blessings. Give
I'm
him the
gonna give me
greetings
some
from
of that GF though.
That's right.
Some of that grown fit. It'll
I'm
look
gonna
good
give me
on
some
you.
grown fit.
It'll look good
Right.
on you, sir.
Homegrown.
We
I'm
gonna
looking at
do-
your shirt and Sean's shirt, and I'm like, yeah.
Homegrown fit.
And you know what's so cool? We're gonna do the reunion show, and everybody gonna wear homegrown and with the socks.
Everybody gonna wear homegrown.
That's right. We're gonna make CJ wear it too, the
Even
cameraman.
CJ.
No one
Why
will
is
see
he over-
it.
He just got a hoodie on right now.
No one will see it. Okay.
He turned it
He got
down.
on a hoodie and some house shoes, but he's the cameraman.
That's right.
That's all right, though.
You be careful. He still got to edit your part.
You're right. I love the house shoes.
Hey, once again, man,
Are
we
those
appreciate
Uggs?
y'all so much, man, for tuning in once again to Blowing Smoke with comic Shaun Jones.